the summer sunshine to the first white winter snow, from the browns and golds of autumn to the spring when the rivers flow, a friendly welcome's waiting when I stop and say hello. Pelican Rapids sure can make you feel at home. Welcome home. Pelican Rapids sure can make you feel at home.
If you grow sunflowers, watch carefully. Many companies offer regular oil-type hybrids. Some offer confection sunflower hybrids. A few even have special high oleic hybrids. But Pioneer offers you the whole egg. And Pioneer brand sunflowers are backed by years of research to deliver exciting yield potential. So plant Pioneer sunflowers and count on results. Ask about the sunflower hybrids right for you.
Quality custom buildings and satisfied customers. That's what Foltz Buildings are all about.
When they come to put the building up, the building is done very, very quickly, but also very accurately.
The quality of workmanship has just been fantastic on the building.
Whether your need is commercial, insulated shop, machine storage, or garage and RV storage, a Foltz building is best. Completely erected with warranty. Look at the models open 7 days a week at Foltz Buildings, Highway 10 West, Detroit Lakes.
At Vegan & Johnson Furniture in Holly, you'll find super savings in every department. Quality furniture to spruce up any room in your home. Buy now and save during their March anniversary sale at Vegan & Johnson Furniture, downtown Holly.
On the heels of a 12-3 run, Ben Amundsen comes out and gathers a very damaging foul to the chemistry of what Rothsay's got going right now.
Wow, did he? Because he was just dominating the game in the last couple minutes. We've got Staples 6 for 10 from the field and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So they haven't missed.
Peterson comes off with a turnover as they could not get it to Kelly Nelson. Peterson, Gorton looking for the putback, harassed by the youngster, and Matt Amundsen comes away with it. Now, as we go to the second quarter, Rothsay leading by 1. It'll be interesting to see how they change with Ben on the bench with 3 fouls, and that's how they're going to change. They're going to go to the younger one. Boy, it's great when they come 2 in a package, isn't it?
The big guy rushed his shot, big Kelly Nelson, but then we had Matt Amundsen just following it up.
And Eric Kelly hits his first basket, and that breaks a 3-minute and 30-second scoring drought for the Staples Cardinals. Dana Mock, what was said in the huddle leading by 1, Rothsay at that time?
I was in the Staples huddle, and the concern with Lynn Peterson was his team's inability to get some rebounds. Ben Amundsen led the Tigers back in it, but they did it with offensive rebounds.
Cy Beslin, no, still alive. Kelly, yes. Cardinals by 1.
Just a hustle bucket again by the freshman Kelly.
That's not taking care of the ball on the Tigers' end.
No, it isn't. The defense is, they've got the defense hooking up a little more.
Carlsrud, very similar. Look at Peterson catching the Tigers asleep. The young Kelly. Kelly Nelson off for the rebound.
Referees, get out of the way. Let us play.
Hey,
we're going up and down.
It's tournament time. Let him roll. Carlsrud got to tie his shoe. Balkan back to Carlsrud. Nelson can't save it. Eric Kelly. Now, are we going to make a profound statement here or an observation if we say that the Rothsay Tigers, within the span of a week, look tournament tested? They look a lot better tonight.
Well, definitely, but you know, I think they're a lot like the Staples kids. They get in the gym a lot, and they play basketball, and they're moving. They're really going after it.
Bone, his first 3 of the night, and it comes off to Gorton. Peterson directs it back. We're inside the 5.5-minute mark, first half. Rothsay by a point. Beslin back to Kelly. Eric Kelly with a drive, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Karlsruhe had possession.
Good positions, hard to beat, and there's Karlsruhe. And
it was the elbow.
Yeah, he gave him an elbow, yeah. He pushed him off with his elbow. The young freshman's not worried about going in there, though, is he?
No, he's not. Little Lee Peterson, scrappy little guard. Karlsruhe. Staples not known for giving the baseline, and shaking and baking, and Matt Amundsen. A garbage bucket inside, if you may.
Same thing he did in the subsection. Get on the board. Get on the board. When somebody misses, go get it. He's doing a great job.
Beslin down low. Gorton on the fade. Yes. They're trading buckets.
Great basketball.
Karlsruhe needs help to Moan. Moan and Gorton, good matchup there. Peterson and Balkan now going at it. Karlsruhe down low to Lee Peterson. That's rejected by Gorton. Eric Kelly now at the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Cy Beslin, wrong foot.
You gotta like Lee Peterson, though. He's gonna go in there no matter what.
Yeah.
He's gonna give her.
Take a couple teeth out, he'll still show up.
You bet.
Randy Balkan's team now gathering, and we'll be back.
Now at Farnham's Napa Auto Parts, all popular Napa oil, air, fuel, and hydraulic truck and tractor filters are on sale. So save at the Farnham's Napa Auto Parts store near you.
We keep America running. We keep America running.
Today, across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, over 600 people are at work building our communities. These are the people of your community Norwest Bank. And whether teaching ceramics to the developmentally disabled at the Island Park Center in Fargo, or helping create new jobs through economic development in Mandan, Norwest people share a common commitment that building our communities is the most important work they do. Come to expect the best.
If you want a low-priced lawn tractor with a future, stop by Clay Becker Implement, your John Deere dealer. Now during deer season, check out the new John Deere STX 38 with a 12.5 horsepower, high-torque engine and 5-speed on-the-go shift. The STX 38 starts at under $2,000. Clay Becker Implement has the parts and experienced service personnel to take care of all your John Deere equipment. Clay Becker Implement has all your lawn and garden needs. Clay Becker Implement, just off Highway 10, is your local John Deere dealer in Hawley.
North Dakota and the Information Highway after the game.
Denny Anderson. What has it done to Staples to have Blaine Yeager on the bench with 3 fouls over the last 6 minutes?
Oh, he's a tremendous player. And I'll tell you what he does so well. He's great on defense, great anticipator. He's a great offensive rebounder. Takes care of the ball. It's really hurt him.
Karlsruhe, offensive foul.
Boy, they're calling those offensive fouls tonight, I'll tell you. But I'm impressed that Rothsay is playing in here the way they are. And Ben's been sitting on the bench.
Yep. This has been an interesting run by the Tigers. They lead it by 1. Trevor Peterson, Cardinals. Up top, Cy Beslin. This has not been a night of 3-point attempts. Rothsay 1 of 2. Staples 0 for 1. Peterson, and look at that. Balkan on the defense. They're covering up the 3, but they can't stop the drive. Trevor Peterson, 6 on the night.
Nice drive by Trevor.
4th lead change of the game. Balkan. Off of Eric Kelly. It'll stay with the Tigers.
And the Tigers are really running their triangle. They'll cut the point guard through and he'll go to the corner, and then they've got a wing and a corner man and the big people inside. They're running that real well.
Moon comes in and Balkin sits down. Into Lee Peterson in the corner. Peterson against Cy Beslan. Gets it back to Karlsrud. Karlsrud left alone. Nice fake. The tip comes out to Gorton. Here comes Trevor Peterson. Rothsay trying to get back on D, but Peterson hits the three-pointer. The first one for the Staples Cardinals tonight. And that's a 7-0 run for the Cardinals. They go up by 4. And a foul on Lee Peterson. That's his second. 2:39 remaining first half action. Dana, there looks to be a sense of frustration setting in for Rothsay right now.
Well, Randy Balkin said in the huddle, fellas, when we don't take care of the ball, we're not in the game. When we do, we get the lead. So take care of the ball and keep on hitting the offensive rebound.
You look over at that Staples bench and you see Kevin Coughlin, who's a former player for the Bison as an assistant coach, played guard for Irv Vinegar. You know that he has helped the game of Trevor Peterson over the last several years. And that three by Eric Kelly is good.
The Kelly kid is an excellent outside shooter. Trevor Peterson, excellent outside shooter. And they live by those.
All of a sudden, a 7-point lead for the Cardinals as they go on a 10-0 run.
But you got to get out and play defense. Don't quit playing defense. Kelly, Matthew, you got that Gorton kid on defense. You got to go out and play ball now. Don't stand in there and foul. You got to go out. If he drives at you, don't reach from behind. Get down and play some defense. You got to follow this half. See you around, Jack. Season's over. Come on, play it in tough now. Come on.
Hand up, make him put a shot up over your hand. Okay, back off a little on the ball. Keep up the good off the ball defense, but be ready to get back on goal. Okay. All right, cut him off.
Keep it up, White.
Rebound.
Keep it up.
You stay in control. Okay. All right.
Let's go.
So now listen. Let's get a good defensive stop.
To tell you just how fast it can snowball on you when you're up against the Cardinals, Rothsay has not scored in 2.5 minutes, and it's been a 10-0 run. Ben Amundsen playing with 3 fouls, and you would have to say that with 2:03 remaining in the first half, this is a very gutsy coaching move by Randy Balkin.
And I don't think he felt they could get down any further than they are. So he puts Ben back into it. They get him the ball. Now he's got a chance for 2 points.
Now with 6-1, half dozen the other, mission accomplished. You go inside, you draw the foul, you put him to the line, you take him out at the horn.
Well,
it's a chess game at this point.
It really is. But I think if you heard Randy in there, he said to Ben, don't get any fouls. If you do, see you, Jack. I don't know if he calls him Jack or what the deal is.
Season's over.
Season's over, yeah. So I think Randy was, I think Big Ben understands, and of course he could get a foul anyway.
Now, Lynn Peterson, forget the lead, get number 4 on the big guy.
They'll work on it, I'm sure.
Let's see what they do. Eric Kelly, Beslan to Peterson in the corner. Still Still a man-to-man. Look at Matt Amundsen play the D. Big turnover. Here come the Tigers. Down by 6. 9 turnovers for the Tigers and 7 for the Cardinals. Lee Peterson. Karlsrud. Ben Amundsen. Down low to Moon. This is Lee Peterson. Can't hang on to it. Besselin comes away with it. Kelly. It's going to go. And it's going to count. And he'll go to the line. Eric Kelly is warming up with 9 points.
He is some type of freshman. You'd never know he's a freshman by watching him play. He's an excellent player.
Karlsrud picks up his second personal. Eric Kelly with the free throw. 1:11 remaining here in the first half. Morris at 26-0 has advanced. And that free throw is good by Kelly. Biggest lead of the game, now owned by the Cardinals. It sits at 9 points.
They're in their zone in there, Ed.
Inside to Ben, and he draws a foul. That's going to be a big 1-and-1.
Staples playing a matchup zone. They show you a 1-3-1, they drop into a 2-3, and they match it up.
17 foul.
Folks, what we mean by a matchup zone is when you get the ball, there's somebody on you. Just about every time.
And Ben Amundsen, he is 4 of 6 at the line tonight. We're sitting on 1 minute remaining in the first half. Amundsen, big free throw. Peterson on the break. Nice feed. Besselin answers right back. His first bucket tonight. Back to a 9-point advantage for the Cardinals. Moan. They swing it weak side. Peterson. There's Matt Amundsen. And Matt, for a young guy, sure knows where the baseline is.
He uses the board so nice. I mean, it's really a pitcher.
Kelly to Gorton. Gorton shoots through the block. This is a pace that actually the Cardinals like. Peterson, he wants that 3-point shot. Ben will take it, too strong. Peterson, no. The putback higher and a foul on Moan. With no time on the clock. It is going to be a free throw opportunity for the Cardinals.
He's going to get 2, too, Ed.
Keep in mind, this lead materialized with Blaine Yeager on the bench. Higher. And it's the Cardinals by 11. Let's go to Dana Mock. He's with head coach Lynn Peterson.
Lynn, summarize that half. Great start, great finish, right?
Well, I guess so. I think the game got taken away from the kids, but both sides. But that's the way it goes, you know. We're happy that we got a good start and a good finish because that's why we're up, but we got to keep it going. They're tough.
Good luck, Lynn. Thanks.
Lynn Peterson. And he has seen a lot of tournaments in his time. And the Cardinals lead the Rothsay Tigers 38-27. We're at halftime of our second game. The Morris Tigers have advanced. Stay with us. You're watching Minnesota playoff basketball action on WDAY.
Print journalism, it's just more than a score. You pick up a paper and there's information everywhere. You have scores, you have box scores, you have game capsules, you have game coverage, you have features, and that's the advantage of a newspaper. You can use a lot more. You know, the color press, that doesn't correct your spelling errors, and that doesn't do your stories for you, that doesn't interview people for you. The reporting is always going to stay the same. It's always a one-to-one contact. Yeah, we cover sports like no one else can.
Marv and Stacy, weeknights on News Center 6. Your #1 choice for local and regional news. Marv Bossert, keeping you informed for more than 30 years. Stacy Scheible, reporting the stories that matter most to you. The most watched, respected, trusted news team. Twice each weeknight, turn to the Valley's best newscast. Only on your news leader, News Center 6.
They're calling it the sexiest show on television.
I love to wear sexy nighties.
And on the next Entertainment Tonight, we'll take you behind the scenes of this uncensored sex talk show.
We're excited and turned on by it.
And you'll see why they're calling it real personal. And from taxi driver to culinary expert, a pregnant Mary Lou Henner shows how to whip up a healthy, low-fat meal that's out of this world. Get your recipe for health on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Wednesday night at 6:30 on WDAY.
And you put the olive.
On 911.
Andre, sit still.
Go behind the scenes at the Memphis Trauma Center that got its name from the king of rock and roll.
I was pretty nervous that he was not going to wake up.
Then, a weekend excursion along the Potomac turns to tragedy.
My main concern was that getting to a drowning victim in that river is mostly impossible.
Real drama, real heroes on the next Rescue 911.
Wednesday afternoon at 5 on WDAY. This is the Norwest Banks Halftime Report, brought to you by Norwest Banks.
Back at halftime, Rothsay is trailing Staples by a score of 38-27, and we're joined courtside by one of the many Petersons in attendance here tonight. This is like a family reunion. This is Roger Peterson. Let's get this straight. Lynn's brother, Trevor's uncle, Lee's father.
There you go. Exactly.
Pretty good, huh?
It's a family reunion is exactly what it is.
You don't know how long I had to study to get that right.
Probably so.
Your thoughts looking at this basketball game and the relatives you have involved, that's got to be tough for you.
Well, I guess my son, of course, comes #1, but it'd be great to see if both of them could go on.
They can't.
They can't. You're right. So I guess if Ross ends up getting beat or Staples, the other one will be there cheering for him Friday night.
You'll have to don a new sweatshirt if Rothsay goes down tonight. Is the ink dry on this?
I've already got one, a different one at home already.
X&O with us. What do you think of the first half?
Well, I think Rothsay stuck with him pretty good up until about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Until Amundsen picked up his third.
Amundsen picked up his third. They got beat on a couple easy baskets. They're going to have to play a good first couple of minutes of the third quarter. They can get back into it pretty fast.
Your son's not afraid, despite being 5'7", to go inside, is he?
Yeah, he's not afraid to do it. I think a lot of times he'd be better off to stop and take the 10-foot jump shot.
He knows a lot about Staples, doesn't he? I hear he spends a lot of summertime there.
He does. Both my sons spend about half the summer with my brother, with Lynn. Take their summer league, play basketball with the kids there, so they know him real well.
Good luck in the second half.
Well, they'll need it.
And good luck tomorrow on Friday. You'll be here regardless, I assume.
We'll be here no matter what.
How's the paint business?
Slow this time of the year. Month away yet.
Roger Peterson, thanks very much. We're at halftime. We'll be back with more after this.
I think it's quite an accomplishment to be known as the sports leader, but it didn't just come by chance. The people that I've worked with over the last 10-some years now here at WDAY are the reason that WDAY Sports became #1. We've covered, city championships, state championships, national championships, World Series, Super Bowls, you name it, we've covered it. And I think our goal now is to continue to top what we already have done.
On the next Ricky Lake.
I love her. That's all I can say. I still care for her and everything,
When one guy's a two-timer, he got to be there for me all the time.
I tell him every day, it's either me or her.
When was the last time you slept with Lorenzo?
The day before yesterday.
But with two sisters? But why did you sleep with her?
Some parts of the body have no conscience.
On the next Ricky Lake.
Wednesday afternoon at 4 on WDAY.
If you're looking for a true wilderness adventure, we have just the show for you. This is Ed Schultz inviting you to join us this week on The Great Outdoors. Our next show comes from Molson Lake in northern Manitoba, where we found some excellent late-season lake trout fishing. So if you have cabin fever, answer the call of the wild and join us for another edition of The Great Outdoors.
Norwest Banks bring you The Great Outdoors with Ed Schultz, Saturday night at 6:30 on WDAY Sports. This is the Norwest Banks Halftime Report, brought to you by Norwest Banks.
The best shot, the best shooter, the basketball at 15 feet away from the basket. You guys, you've got to get out there and deny that pass. I mean, that's the guy, he's going to put it up. If Karlsruhe gets it, he'll probably look to take it to the hole. But if Amundsen gets it, if he's got a free look, he's going to look to put it up. He's going to look to put it up. Okay?
They score, get it and go.
Yeah, take a look.
Wide open. Don't, Eric, when they make free throws, you let it bounce sometimes, and we get on many things. Just get it and go. It's there. That's how Cy got that layup.
Now see who they play again. Okay, if they come with Nelson, then Eric, like I said, under control, but don't look to run away from the ball. I mean, sure, you can go away from it for a pass or two, come back to get the ball, and boom, then take it. Or like Trevor, like I said, when Blaine was out there to start with, didn't do a real good job. Later on, then you ran the show. 2, 3, 4 passes, and then fine, look to do something. Look to do something. Okay, now, Amundsen's got 3, okay? He's got 3. So, that doesn't mean we're going to just go to the well, go to the well, go to the well, and then if it's open, I want to throw it into Paul every time, or whoever he's guarding in the post. If it's open, you get it in there. But I don't want it so much that we throw it in and turn it over, turn it over, turn it over. Okay? And then, Paul, you make good, solid post moves. You go at him like he probably doesn't have any fouls. Don't go at him with the sole purpose of drawing a forward foul. I want you to go at him to score. You go at him to score, just like you have been.
Yeah.
What's that?
He's not guarding me. I got 40 or a little.
Yeah, but if he comes in, he's going to guard. I don't know who he'll go. Yeah, he guarded Chris because Chris was in there. But he's going to either have to guard Paul or he's going to have to guard one of the outside guys. So after 2, 3, 4 passes, after he swung it around a little bit, boom, look to take it on him. Look to take it on him. Okay?
Let's go, White. Don't let up.
All right. Let's go. Okay, we had a good start, we had a good finish. We didn't do so well in between. Now let's go out the second half and put together a good second half, whole half. We'll start out with the first 5, but we got to play smart, okay? No fouls.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm trying to.
This Banks Halftime Report. Norwest Banks.
Tonight, the show that continues to break new ground does it again.
I'm going to